on to the conferment of the honoris causa degree. Honorable Chancellor, represented by the Vice President, Dr. Esotunjai Sedi, Your Excellencies, members of the University Governing Council and the Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the University of the Gambia will on this day confer the Doctor of Human Letters honoris causa to Dr. Zakir Naik. I now have the pleasure to request Dr. Zakir Naik to rise and remain standing as I read his citation. In the same vein, I respectfully invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor and Deans of Schools and members of the UTG Governing Council here present to rise and take their positions. I now read the citation. Dr. Zakir Naik is a medical doctor by professional training, renowned as a dynamic international orator on Islam and Comparative Religion. He is the president of Islamic Research Foundation, Mumbai, India. He is 49 years old. Dr. Zakir Naik clarifies Islamic viewpoints and clears misconceptions about Islam using the Quran, authentic Hadiths, and other religious scriptures as a basis, in conjunction with reason, logic, and scientific facts. He is popular for his critical analysis and convincing answers to challenging questions posed by audiences after his public talks. In the last 18 years, Dr. Zakir Naik has delivered over 2,000 public talks in the USA, Canada, UK, Italy, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, Egypt, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Thailand, Guyana, Trinidad, Mauritius, and many other countries, in addition to numerous public talks in India. In April 2012, his public talk in Kishanganj, Bihar in India was attended by over 1 million people. Amongst the billion-plus population of India, Dr. Zakir Naik was ranked number 82 in the 100 most influential people in India, list published by Indian Express in the year 2009, and ranked number 89 in 2010. He was ranked number 3 in the top 10 spiritual gurus of India in 2009 and topped this list in 2010. He is ranked in the top 70 list of the 500 most influential Muslims in the world, published by George Washington University in the year 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014. He has successfully participated in several symposia and dialogues with prominent personalities of other faiths. His public dialogue with Dr. William Campbell of USA on the topic, The Quran and the Bible in the Light of Science, held in Chicago, USA in April 2000, was a resounding success. His interfaith dialogue with prominent Hindu guru Sri Sri Ravi Shankar on the topic, The Concept of God in Hinduism and Islam in the Light of Sacred Scriptures, held at Palace Grounds, Bangalore on 21st January 2006, was highly appreciated by people of both faiths. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of UAE and ruler of Dubai, presented the prestigious Dubai International Holy Quran Awards Islamic Personality of 2013 Award on 29 July 2013 for providing outstanding services to Islam and Muslims at a global level in media, education, and philanthropy to Dr. Zakir Naik, along with a cash prize reward of 1 million dirhams, which he promptly donated to start a Waqf or endowment fund for Peace TV network. Dr. Zakir Naik, at 47 years, was the youngest recipient of the award. The King and Head of State of Malaysia conferred Dr. Zakir Naik the highest award of Malaysia, the Tokoh Ma'al Hijrah Distinguished International Personality Award for the year 2013, for his significant service and contribution to the development of Islam on 5th November 2013. Also presented to Dr. Zakir Naik was a citation plaque signed by the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Datuk Seri Muhammad Najib Razak. Syed Dr. Sultan bin Muhammad Al-Qasimi, member of the Supreme Council of the United Arab Emirates and ruler of Sharjah, presented Dr. Zakir Naik the Sejarah Award of Voluntary Work for the year 2013 for his voluntary services for Islam on an international scale on 16 January 2014 at a special ceremony in Sejarah. On 11 October 2014, Dr. Zakir Naik delivered the 4th Chancellor's Lecture of the University of the Gambia. Dr. Zakir Naik appears regularly on many international TV channels in more than 200 countries of the world. He is regularly invited for TV and radio interviews. More than 100 of his talks, dialogues, debates, and symposia are available on DVDs. He has authored many books on Islam and comparative religion. The ideologue and driving force behind Peace TV network is Dr. Zakir Naik. He launched Peace TV English in January 2006, being the largest watched Islamic as well as any religious satellite TV channel presently in the world, with over 100 million viewership, of which 25% are non-Muslim. In its footsteps, he launched Peace TV Urdu in June 2009 and Peace TV Bangla in April 2011. He plans to expand Peace TV network to cover the 10 major languages of the world. Honorable Chancellor, represented by the Vice President, Your Excellencies, members of Council and Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, taking into consideration the outstanding contributions Dr. Zakir Naik has made in the development and dissemination of knowledge, in the promotion of research, and in the delivery of community services internationally, the Senate, with the approval of the Governing Council and the Chancellor, has decided to confer the degree of Doctor of Human Letters honoris causa to Dr. Zakir Naik. I now invite the Vice Chancellor, assisted by the Deputy Chairman of Council and senior members of the UTG administration, to place the hood to the awardee.
I stand here before you to represent the Chancellor and founder of the University of the Gambia. As the Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia, by the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor, I admit Dr. Zakir Naik to the degree of Doctor of Human Letters honoris causa. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We're leaving the most important document that he just earned, which is the diploma. The diploma reads, the Governing Council of the University of the Gambia, under the authority vested in them by the legislation of the Republic of the Gambia, through the Act of Parliament, and on recommendation of the Senate, have conferred upon Zakir Naik the degree of Doctor of Human Letters honoris causa, with all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. In witness thereof, they have caused this degree to be issued over the signature of the Vice Chancellor of the University of the Gambia and the Chairman of the Governing Council, and have affixed thereto the University seal, October 15, 2014, signed by the Interim Chairman, Governing Council, signed by the Vice Chancellor, the University of the Gambia, Professor Mohamedou M. Oka. Congratulations.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain, amma ba'd. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إني من المسلمين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Gambia, the Vice Chancellor of the University, the Senate, the Cabinet Ministers, my respected elders, and my dear brothers and sisters. I welcome all of you with the Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praises are due to Allah alone, and He alone deserves all the praises. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Whatever has been said about me in my introduction, I don't think I deserve it. I'm just a humble servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it's all because of His support, His guidance, that I could achieve whatever little bit I could. And all the praises and all the support that I got from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's only because of Him. On this occasion, I'd also like to thank, after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my family, my parents, my mother, my father, and my brothers and sisters. And last but not the least, my wife, Farhat Naik. Without her support, it would not have been possible, whatever I did in this few years. I was personally very happy to come to this great country of Gambia. And actually, I'm feeling a bit sad. I've been here for about 1 week, and in the next few hours, I'll be flying out of this country. And I was really touched by the warmth and the hospitality of the people of Gambia. And I was very happy that I accepted the invitation to meet my brothers in this extreme part of West Africa. By Allah's grace, I have met many presidents of different countries, many prime ministers, many kings, many sheikhs, many rulers of different states. But personally, I was very much impressed by meeting the president of the Gambia, Sheikh Professor Al-Haji Dr. Abdulaziz Jami, and the conviction that he has. I was very much impressed by his confidence and his humility and his support for Islam. There are many Muslim presidents in different parts of the world, but the courage that he has to call himself a Muslim, and he's proud to say that in front of everyone in the world. And personally, he told me that he wants to unite the Muslims, and he doesn't believe that Muslims should be divided into sects. And he said that he only follows the Qur'an and the Sahih Hadith. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that under his able leadership, he will make this great country of Gambia come closer to the Qur'an and the Sahih Hadith. And Alhamdulillah, he wants the Gambians to be proud of the religion of Islam and not apologetic like how most of the Muslims are. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may He help this great country so that they will be the torchbearers and they will be an example to other countries how a Muslim should be proud. I would like to end my note of thanks with the verse of the glorious Quran. Surah Isra, chapter number 17, verse number 81. وَقُلْ جَاءَ الْحَقُّ وَزَاقَ الْبَاطِلِ إِنَّ الْبَاطِلَ كَانَ زَهُوقًا. When truth is heard against falsehood, falsehood perishes, for falsehood is by its nature bound to perish. وَآخِرُ الدَّعْوَانَ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
Thank you very much, Dr. Zakir Naik. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I crave your indulgence to give Dr. Zakir Naik a standing ovation. Thank you, thank you. You may resume your seats, thank you. Honorable Chancellor, represented by the Vice President, Your Excellencies, members of the University Governing Council and the Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we've now come to the close of the conferment of honoris causa degree ceremony. And I want to thank you for your rapt attention. Thank you very much. The procession will now move in reverse order. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I please crave your indulgence to rise for Her Excellency and the special guest. Thank you. You may resume your seats. Her Excellency, the Vice President, Ajah Dr. Tunjai Sede, Speaker of the National Assembly, my Lord, the Chief Justice, Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We have a very short ceremony before dinner is served, and I will now invite former Pastor Cole, now converted to Islam, to please step forward. I now invite Dr. Naik to continue with the special program. Thank you.
I would request the pastor that if she could speak a few words. I met her in the afternoon, and she was telling me about her background and her story. I would like the audience to hear from her own mouth, and then we can continue, inshallah. Yes, sister, most welcome.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'm Pastor Juliet, Pastor Cole, now Hadijatu Cole, with a strong Muslim background from Gambia. My father came from here, went to Guinea-Bissau. We have a place there. From there, we went to Sierra Leone. I have my nieces and nephews here. We were raised up as a Muslim. However, the mother and the father, they died. And I was brought up by my grandmother in a Christian way, and I knew everything. To make it short, I became a pastor of Christian faith for over 7 years. I was ordained in 2007 after being a missionary up and down with the faith in my heart. 3 days ago, I followed the teachings of Dr. Zak and lectures, and conviction came in my mind. So with this conviction, I believe. Then I saw him this afternoon, to make it short, and I told him, and he said the prayers, and I told him that I am convinced, as from today, I've joined the Muslim faith.
Allahu Akbar. Sister, would you like to take the Shahada again in front of the public?
So far, I've declared, if you say the Shahada, I can say it in the public, because I've made my declaration.
Inshallah. So, sister, do you believe that there's one God?
I believe there is one God.
Do you believe Jesus is God?
I believe he is a Messiah.
MashaAllah. Do you believe he is a messenger of God?
I believe in messenger of God.
Do you believe Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last and final messenger of God?
I believe that he is the last and final messenger of God.
I'll just say in Arabic and you can repeat it. Ashhadu
Ashhadu
Allah
Allah
ilaha
ilaha
illallah
illallah
wa ashhadu
wa ashhadu
anna
anna
Muhammadan
Muhammadan
abduhu
abduhu
wa rasuluhu.
wa rasuluhu.
I bear witness
I bear witness
that
that
there is no God
there is no God
but Allah,
but Allah,
and I bear witness
and I bear witness
that
that
Prophet Muhammad
Prophet Muhammad
is
is
the messenger
the messenger
and servant of God.
and servant of God.
MashaAllah, become a Muslim sister, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah, grant you Jannah. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that since you are a pastor, and I'm aware that most of the pastors are very well versed in speaking, so may He use this quality of yours to let many of the non-Muslims and Christians come to the right deen, the Deenul Haq, and come to the true fold of Islam. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may He give you the best in this world as well as the akhirah. And since you have become Muslim today, our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that anyone who accepts Islam, all his previous sins are completely washed away. All the good that you did till now is yet with you, but all the wrong you did, all the sin you did is completely washed away. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant you Jannat al-Firdaus. Ameen. Jazakallah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Naik. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, having witnessed the conversion of Pastor Juliet Cole into the faith of Islam, it is my pleasure to announce that dinner is served. Thank you.